Ever since this week started, all we've known is the 90s or hotter. Another day in a row with temperatures at least at 90 degrees, and we'll continue to have that throughout the rest of the work week. But some changes are around the corner. We'll get away from this high heat for several days in a row once we get to the weekend. But in the meantime, still feeling that heat with a current temperature of 90 degrees. Not quite feeling the humidity though. Still plenty of dry air in play. That's why it's a little more comfortable when we have such dry conditions. Still though, you'll be dealing with the heat throughout the rest of this evening. The weather's staying quiet like we've seen all day. So lots of sunshine. Temperatures really not dropping much. So we'll be in the middle to upper 80s throughout the rest of this evening after sunset, staying very warm, though eventually we do cool off a little faster. Low 60s coming tonight, so some breaks from the warm conditions popping up as we go throughout yet another night with clear and calm weather. Then looking ahead towards Friday, we've got one more day in the 90s that would make it all work week where we've had temperatures at least at 90 degrees. But then the changes set in. We have a chance for some storms on Saturday, then some cooler air working in to give us a break, at least on the air conditioning bill for a couple days going into early next week. So for tomorrow, plan on another hot one, a couple degrees warmer than today, 92 in the forecast and slightly humid. You'll notice just a touch of extra humidity in the air. We won't even call it muggy though, so at least we have that going for us. We're not getting back to the very high humidity that we saw earlier on this week, but you might notice just a little bit of a difference. So plan on some low 90s and some upper 80s as you get into the weekend itself. Friday evening looking sunny and very warm, not much of a breeze. So plan on some hot conditions, especially if you're going down to City Market. Then we go into the weekend with that chance for storms. So here's Future Track very early Saturday morning. There's this dying thunderstorm complex that moves through the region. There is still a chance this misses us. But right now, a lot of the models holding on to the chance for at least some scattered showers, possibly a couple quick downpours between about 8 o'clock to noon on Saturday. I think the afternoon's looking dry regardless, so we do get some break in the rain shower activity, not a washout for this weekend. You'll have to keep an eye on for possibly more storms going into Saturday night as a cold front sweeps through. That cold front allowing us to go from the middle 80s to the 70s. That sounds downright cool compared to some of the heat that we've had this week. 79 in the forecast for Saturday or for Sunday, and then early next week we'll hold on to those 70s for one more day before that heat eventually creeps back up again. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, we do see after a somewhat hot end to the next week, we could be a little cooler going into the holiday weekend with some low chances for storms, Brittany.
All right, Alex, thanks.